Aloha kako, and welcome to the West Hawaii Association of Realtors 2020 Mayoral Candidate Interviews. My name is Kristen Moreland, and I chair the Government Affairs Committee for our association. Our committee extended the opportunity to participate in our interviews to each candidate who filed. While our association does not endorse candidates, we believe it is important to inform our membership and community at large. This is an opportunity for the candidate to answer questions related to real estate and real property rights as they pertain to their platform and policies. The interview will consist of an introduction and bio of the candidate, then an opening statement from the candidate. There will be 6 questions. Each response will be limited to 2 minutes. Then we will have a summary statement from our candidate. This interview will be conducted by Dan Palomino from Keller Williams Realty Maui, Big Island Division. Dan is a member of our Government Affairs Committee. Now let's meet the candidate. Akama Aina of Hilo, father, grandfather, coach, and experienced leader, Neil Azevedo announced his candidacy for Hawaii County Mayor. The values he grew up with, his experience in leadership and public service, and a sense of responsibility to serve the community that raised him, led to Neil's candidacy based on 3 principles: keep it simple, spend wisely, and get the job done. As the youngest of 11 siblings, Neil was taught to understand that community and ohana are one and the same. Neil built a career of leadership based on this foundation. As Highways Division Chief for the County of Hawaii since 2015, Neil led a team that delivered a long-awaited improvements to make our public roads and facilities safer, like paving Ho'olulu complex parking, widening shoulders on Waikoloa Road, and the Queenslay multimodal path along the Ani Keohokalole Highway. Neil's leadership was critical in disaster response and recovery, working side by side with federal, state, and county emergency management under 2 mayoral administrations. Neil worked to build evacuation routes and close access to unsafe areas, and even went door to door to ensure everyone evacuated safely. As a dedicated father of 5 and a proud grandfather of 1, Neil knows that decisions we make to build a healthy and thriving Hawaii Island community is not just for us, it's for future generations. This time I'd like to welcome candidate Azevedo, and you may now make your opening statement for 1 minute. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. It's glad for this opportunity you guys have given me today, and I can provide a lot for this island with good teamwork, good leadership, and hard work, good work ethic. And one thing with me, I believe everyone, I trust everyone, and I treat everyone like I like to be treated. I'll travel every community. I'll be part of every community because I care about every community. I care about our kikis of the future. We are so blessed to have young ones around us, and I treat everyone equal. But me, I just want this opportunity for this make a change to Hawaii Island. Make everyone believe in everything. And, this is a great island. This is a great island to do a lot of things. My dad brought us up to be hard workers. And that's the way we'll keep installing, keep going, instilling in ourselves. And I just enjoy that. I enjoy hard work, and I'll guarantee I'll work hard for everyone.
Thank you, candidate Azevedo. And now on to our questions. Dan?
Thank you, Mr. Azevedo. It's a pleasure to speak with you today. The first question we have is on permitting. And in 2015, the Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism released a report for housing demand saying that the Big Island needed 21,564 additional housing units by 2025. We are nowhere near this goal. Contractors cite one of their biggest challenges is the time the permitting approval process takes. Our current permitting process is complicated by a lack of effective communication and procedures between approving departments. What will you do as mayor to streamline the permitting process and install time limits for review?
Thank you for that. You know, permits are a big issue throughout the whole island. You know, from there, we got already the architect stamp on the permits. You know, we should just check the codes. And from there, we'll build a team. Work with building department, planning department, fire department. We'll get together, build a team where we can review really fast and get the plans out, you know, within 24 hours. You know, the architect already stamped the plan and they get already the reviews, get all this, everything on the plans already. So it's just ready to go. You know, we cannot find ways on how to hold back constructors and homeowners. We need to push that as quick as possible. So we'll build a team and work around that with existing employees already there.
Okay, thank you. Next question is on workforce housing. Everyone agrees that there is a need for more affordable housing on the Big Island. Workforce housing brings housing closer to jobs, alleviates traffic congestion, and promotes healthier families and communities. What ideas do you have to develop and support development for workforce housing?
We'll look at where the jobs are, then we work with the private developers and nonprofits. And we work away with other government agencies, find the land we can use for workplace housing and see how fast we can get the homes out. So less people traveling on the road closer to their jobs. You know, at least families gonna be closer together instead of traveling 2-3 hours every day. And by the time you reach home, your kid's sleeping. So a good idea is this teaming up with partnerships.
Okay, thank you. Question number 3 is on zoning. It's a 2-part question. I'll read both questions. What is your position on short-term vacation rentals in both non-conforming and resort node zone locations? And part 2, do you plan to open additional properties for non-conforming use permits?
Okay, for the short-term vacation rentals, there's certain places you can use the short-term and there's some places harder. But main thing, you communicate with your neighbors around you, making sure you say, oh, we gotta abide by all the rules out there. What the hotels need, their rules should be the same, applying by everyone. You know, with the rentals, if it's a vacation rental, it should be applied by the same rules. Do you plan to open additional properties for non-conforming use of permits? I gotta get back to you on that one. Sorry.
Okay. No worries.
Gotta
That's
do more
fine.
on that.
Sure. Absolutely. Question number 4, again, is short-term vacation rentals. With the COVID-19 restrictions, current short-term vacation rental owners have not been able to rent their units. In light of this restriction, would your administration offer a complimentary extension to their current expiration of their STVR permits through the year end 2021?
I will, excuse me, sorry. I will uphold the current process for short-term rental owners for the following establishment rules and regulations for the ordinance. You know what already said. We need to ensure that the process is fair and equitable for all parties concerned. This also results in the increased incoming to the county of Hawaii. So the main thing with that is whatever was in place already, we will stick with it. You know, we're not going to change no ordinance on that. Making sure we're fair to everyone.
Okay. Question number 5, infrastructure improvements. There are many areas of the island that the responsibilities of the county and state overlap. And you would know this from your previous positions, such as roads. If elected, what do you propose to coordinate state and county projects?
Well, the first thing, we got to partner up with the state, making sure we all on the same page, making sure we all in for the same reason for the people of Hawaii, getting from point A to point B. And the fastest way of doing that is by teaming up, making sure we work together good. And we got a lot of roads where we can do bypass roads and stuff. We just got to look more into that again. And just do, we did a lot of research. Everybody did a lot of research. The current government and past government, they did a lot of research on the roads and stuff. So we just got to partner up and not see how we kind of do them, see how we're going to get it done.
Okay. Last questions on taxation. The primary source of revenue is the collection of real property tax. What other revenue streams do you envision, and how do you plan to balance the budget?
For that one, probably gotta go look for bonds. Try to find bonds, work with the federal government and state government, see how we can get this to level off the budget, balance the budget, and just getting people back to work. Getting more people working. A lot more money comes in for the taxes. So that's perfect.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And now we invite you, candidate Azevedo, to give us a summary statement for 30 seconds.
Ooh. Okay.
You may have
Ready?
the floor. Yeah.
Okay. Running for mayor, and this one thing that I never thought I would ever do. I was a laborer, became an operator. From the bottom up, I went, and I still the same person as I was before. Why? Because I treat people good, and I'll make the change that Hawaii needs by working hard, trusting people. I'll go to every community, working hard. I'm just happy for this. What you giving me the opportunity for this step up. It's glad, and I guarantee I'll work hard. The only thing I want to say is, please allow me the chance. I, Neil Azevedo, humbly ask for your vote for mayor of Hawaii County and ask for your support. I'll be always Azevedo for the people. That's what we are here for all the people throughout the whole island. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity today. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Mahalo, candidate Azevedo, and interviewer Dan Palomino for your willingness to participate in our program. We wish you the best on Election Day. And to our audience, mahalo for tuning in. Don't forget that July 9th is the last day, pardon me. Don't forget, July 9th is the last day to register to vote in Hawaii. Primary election ballots will be delivered on July 21st for the August 8th primary, and general election is November 3rd. Mahalo for watching, and please vote. Thank you.